the big news with Biden's legislative agenda is that the president has started to get personally involved in the lobbying effort. And one of the first people he has brought into the White House is Joe Manchin. So this week, we're going to break down Joe Manchin's role in the Democratic Party. Joe Manchin is always at the center, and he is again there when it comes to the reconciliation package, which really has the bulk of the domestic policies that Joe Biden campaigned on. The most important thing to know about Joe Manchin is he's a senator from West Virginia, and he won his last election in 2018 with just 49.6% of the vote. Democrats have not won West Virginia at the presidential level since 1996. So when you see him take a position, remember, it is always about West Virginia politics and his future in that state. His brand is about positioning himself in the center and positioning himself against the progressives in the Democratic Party. To be fair, it's not just Joe Manchin. Kyrsten Sinema, senator from Arizona, has similar issues with the reconciliation package. She's also meeting with Joe Biden this week. And there's a group of moderate Democrats in the House of Representatives led by Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey, who have also raised all sorts of issues that they don't like in the reconciliation bill. But because the Democrats have a 50-50 Senate and they need all 50 of their members to get on board with the reconciliation package, Manchin, who is often pretty vocal and public,
he will not have my vote on 3.5, and Chuck knows that, and we've talked about this,
has really become the face of the moderate Democrat holding up the progressive wish list that Biden has proposed. What are the big issues that Manchin is holding up when it comes to the Biden agenda? Here are the main ones so far. One, the overall size of the package, $3.5 trillion. Manchin started this negotiation by saying that number would have to come down in order to get his vote. He hasn't stated publicly what he wants. There has been some reporting that suggests he wants it in the $1.5 trillion range. The second piece of Manchin's list of asks is about climate. Joe Manchin is the chairman of the Energy and Natural Resources Committee. That is the committee that will write some of the most important pieces of the package of climate policies that Joe Biden has proposed. He recently threw a pretty significant landmine into the Democrats' climate agenda by saying he opposes a policy called the Clean Electricity Performance Program. Basically, billions of dollars over the next 10 years to pay utilities to transfer to clean sources of energy.
Makes no sense to me at all for us to take billions of dollars and pay utilities for what they're going to do as the market transitions.
Manchin has also raised some concerns about the taxes that would be raised to pay for the package. Here he's been a little less specific, but basically wants to ratchet back some of the Biden and Bernie proposals on how much to increase the corporate tax rate and rates on individuals. He is squeezing this $3.5 trillion proposal both on the revenue side and on the spending side. Finally, he opposed the Democrats' original voting rights legislation. After opposing that, he got together with a group of Democratic senators, and they have put together an alternative package, a compromise package that now has the support of all 50 Democrats in the U.S. Senate. This package can't pass unless it has 60 votes. It is exceedingly unlikely that Manchin is going to succeed in finding 10 Republicans to support this. Manchin has laid out a series of demands. There may be more coming. And there are a couple of options the Biden administration has. They can, of course, negotiate with him and pare back some of their key proposals. If they really diluted the climate policies, they could very easily have a revolt on their hands. Every inch that Biden gives to Manchin risks the loss of some progressives on the left. So that is the delicate challenge that the White House has in coming up with the largest package they possibly can that also gains support from every Democrat, from Bernie Sanders to Manchin. How they figure that out will be the source of a lot of drama and intrigue over the coming weeks as the reconciliation bill nears completion and comes up for a vote.